Again from the top. Technical issues. So, let's go.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals. Moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor? The battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Miami, Florida.
We live,
this
yo.
is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Green Bay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. McKick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play looking to throw it. Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nowhere to run up the rally for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. We'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Sun Devils also to the line to crank up the tempo.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, and they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking right, this one caught. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Arizona State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come on, the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from his excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Now he just burst through a crease here, and after that there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle. And if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that. They're lucky they're able to pull him down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. He tests the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run that play out.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll give it to the running back. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Makes the first on his own, looking for more. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back in motion now. Power pass on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Works again. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Nolan. A deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank. Great swings at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming.
It's going to happen eventually.
He's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Sue.
A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Pass rush closing in. They trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit just as he throws the ball. The timeout is called. A touch strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got room to run. They stop him there for a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure carried the throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Fake, looking to pass it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Almost got him. Had to hike the ball.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Almost all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
That's how you close a half off of this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And now the point-after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half.
Dang it.
I missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Makes an open space.
What?
Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has
Good half.
halftime
Good
update.
half, sir.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. It's on the ground down. That's up the next drive. Now here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
A really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
He dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Yellow Jackets are going to keep this drive moving.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense is coming after him. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that'll sting. The touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Arizona State offense onto the field. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense maintaining the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Breaking tackles and going. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And they convert on 4th. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Handing off on the draw play. It's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
To throw, it's Nolan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the defense swings. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds.
Yo,
near the 20.
unfortunately.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here.
No, 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 no.
They bring them down.
Wrong button. Oh my goodness. I used the pitch button.
They dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
What? Why did you stop? I guess. The pitch button.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Takes the handoff again.
That was a fumble. That was a fumble.
What a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They stop him.
Yep, cover up the ball. Cover up the ball.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point you're going to start putting those into play?
That's good for a first down near the 40.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. Now, they weigh over 300 pounds, but that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Working clock with the ground game. Brought down as he passed the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Trying to find room. It's Reinbold. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play cube away and secure the victory? And he's got it again. Brings her in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure. The game
No chances, man. No chances. Anything can happen.
Possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Exploit up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempt there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side.
It's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Down he goes. It's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's caught. It's Brown.
That's a much better job by this quarterback working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Well, hurry to the line here. The clock running. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense, or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Just about do it. The offense can kneel down and
GG's, man.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Woo. Thanks for watching. Always remember, love is for second. See y'all in the next round.